Hello and welcome, my lovely Taurus. Taurus, your card is the 5 card, the Hierophant card, the card of the right way. Am I right, Taurus? It's a very well studied and very well considered life, isn't it? It's also the feminine of Aries, which means you are battle prone more so than people let you believe you are. Welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers. This is a general reading for Taurus for March 2022. It'll be an oracle, a tarot love reading, and then some advice from Spirit. Remember, it's a general reading. Take what's yours and leave out all the rest. And of course, my darlings, if enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe. And let's just get to it. Oh, I didn't expect that to fall out. The wolf and the pond. This is having your very own ecosystem. A wolf is a very solo cat. Definitely masculine energy, which came into when I was introducing you. You are very masculine and femininely balanced in ways that people just don't give a Taurian credit for. But I know a few of you guys, and you guys really have it together. At least in your heads. I really don't know any Taurus people who are a total mess. Unless they let their ideas get them carried away. But being able to like control your own kitchen or your own office, your own workout space, your own living room. I mean, this is the kind of thing that a Taurian would be like, yes, I do have to take care of everything there, but I do get to take care of everything there. Kind of like an ownership of a space. A pond is its own like ecosystem, its own little world, its own little microcosm. And you are the alpha Taurus. This is very cool, actually. I like that. Spirit is saying that is like the energy of royals, of a royal wolf. Never be afraid of a wolf. I'm thinking of the Incredible Mr. Fox. When wolves, why did anybody bring up a wolf? You know, he's just so scared of wolves. Okay. To clarify your microcosmic world, yeah, you're going to go through a change. It's a bit of a financial change that's going to hit you in the heart. I have the Death card here. Of course, it is a Scorpio card. This is the oracle portion of the reading, so it's not necessarily a Scorpio in your energy. It's more than likely absolute change. In this card, it's a weirdo on a little ship going through a portal. Imagine that. There are two black holes about to crash in space, and they say if you go through it, if you're there, time and space will alter significantly. And this is the kind of energy that I'm getting from this change card. Time and space, especially with the ecosystem pond card, time and space are changing for you. The values of them are changing for you, and it is almost like a new beginning. It is a new beginning with this Ace of Coins here. It's you know, a lot of the tarot cards talk about your own garden. Absolutely. Very Nine of Pentacles energy here, but it's only the beginning of those changes with the Ace of Coins. It's like you know, when you make your first dollar, and you know how everybody puts it up in a frame, or their first check, they frame their first check. Some of us really need to cash that right away. I feel like some of you are experiencing that. You're like, why would I frame that dollar? You know, I need to buy lunch from the McDonald's 99-cent drive-thru. It's not that bad for some of you, but some of you it is. And a lot of you feel like you're kind of starting over, and the income is a little small, but that's just because you seem to have started. Now, the fastest thing that's coming to you, even in this March energy, I know my readings are timeless, but this is more March energy than I felt in a while, and I feel it with this Ten of Cups. The happiness from this is going to hit you first before the rewards of a financial nature. The rewards, they seem to move a little slower, but you will control your time, space, and information. And you also will, it's going to hit you in the heart before it hits you anywhere else. Definitely not in the wallet first, but you are going through a great change. I think some of you might be sleeping a lot through it. It's just that change of, oh my gosh, this is the new life. This is the new world. It's almost like a full acceptance of your circumstances and being grateful for it. It's actually kind of really like very accepting energy, like you're like, this is it. I guess this is it. And you take 2 steps forward, and next thing you know, you're living 10 of Cups. You found your true happiness and your bliss with somebody else, perhaps the other people in your life. Let's see who's thinking about you. Okay. Your person has noticed quite a swagger on you. You've been beating off suitors, paramours with the ugly stick, maybe. Your person thinks that chasing you is chasing a battle. You know, they got to arm up. It's tough. Yeah, you're continually you're a high commodity. You're hard to get close to. There could be security involved. I do have another 9 of Cups repeater card. You get a drink. You get a drink. You get a drink. As I always think of that when I see this card. They're thinking about the same sweetheart feeling that you're thinking of, but you're like, I'm in here swinging my swords and swinging my wands to get things done. You are winning this battle. Like, did I say you were going to control time? I haven't used these cards in a bit, but look at that. Controlling time is definitely an Empress move. And so if for those of you that feel like you've been squandering it, you're going to definitely get a handle on that soon. And you're actually going to produce enough that you're going to have to kind of bat people away. Some of these people are legitimately trying to steal your ideas or trying to see, you know, Tinder swindler you. But more importantly, some of these people are saboteurs, or because, you know, you're a hot commodity. Not just your hot commodity, but whatever you're manifesting. People can't understand why you're so 9 of Cups, especially if you haven't really. There's with the Empress vibe, it's more of a confidence, and you're producing. You're actually working quite well. However, people can't understand why you're so happy. But this person does. This person sees why you're so happy. They see that Empress vibe. They see you taking control, putting your hands on your life and being you, creating what you want to create. This person feels like they have to go. It's really weird because I have the Temperance card right next to the 9 of Cups for them. But they really have to almost start out on a new voyage, a new quest. With the Fool card here, it could be an Aries in your energy, just to be close to you. They know they can't do it the old way, probably because you're cautious. You know, for some reason I was thinking of Kendall Jenner because she had another stalker like swimming in her pool. I mean, her security really let her down. She's like, I need to move. It's time to leave, and she did. And I don't blame her. And you know, it's really sad because a lot of us run into those situations. And when I was being stalked in my apartment and I just had to get out of there, I didn't have the money to get out of there. That's why I left my first apartment after my divorce. I don't know if I ever made that clear, but I couldn't handle the stalker, and I didn't have the resources to just leave, you know? So I ended up kind of tumbling down, and thank God my family was there to help me out. But, you know, not all of us have those kinds of resources and end up really stuck in a place where you're not safe and you don't even want to go outside and check your mail. And it kind of feels like you may have some of that in your work, in your efforts around you. You may have battened the hatches a little bit to prevent damage. I don't think you're as overly, overly self-protective as this person believes, but they believe they have to kind of keep a cool head. They don't know how to stay out of it, but stay in it. Those are all the love readings lately have been about, how do I 9 of Cups this person? Your person's like, how do I get you 9 of Cups without you thinking I'm trying to roofie you or steal your secrets, which is really big in the Cancer reading. But this is more like, you don't need anybody, but they're still trying to press on you because, my goodness, you're so valuable, right? Let's see here. I'm going to clarify this Temperance and Fool card, which I don't usually do. I usually just find out how they're going to come towards you, but this person's a little quiet, like 10 of Wands. They have some kind of burden. This person might want a 9 of Cups sit with you, but it needs to sober up. Yep. This 5 of Cups looks like a very drunken fool, maybe made the wrong choice and needs to recover that and come back to you. It's a burden of choosing another direction before choosing you. This person is suffering. It's like they met you when they were married, and then 5 years later they're getting divorced and they're like, I really want to go with that person, but I need to clean up my act before, you know what I mean? Something that they never thought would happen, and they totally went a different way. And it didn't pan out, and now they're looking at you like that is a 9 of Cups living, but another repeater card. I have the 8 of Cups and then the Death card. The Scorpio card. Both of you are probably walking away from things that you must change, that aren't working, that you're walking away from broken things, and you're accepting the change that's coming with. I think you guys might be able to share some breakup horror stories with the Page of Swords here. I think that's what's going to actually bring you guys together. This person may not have known you before, actually. I'm going to take that back. It's not that they went a different direction. It's just that it's almost like, why couldn't I have met you before this disastrous marriage, actually, or this thing that I have to take care of, like a Kim Kardashian, Kanye West divorce disaster that a lot of people do go through. Your person might be going through that, and that's another reason why they feel like they can't really step forward with all the other competitors and suitors and fakers, even though they know. They're like, I would be so good for you if I wasn't such an F up myself. They just really have to clean up their life, Taurus. This person is not, the Knight of Swords. They really do want to speak with you. Really do want to speak with you, but at a loss. Page of Swords is a message. This is all about trying to communicate. And, they are kind of, they're trying. Yeah, you're kind of, it's like you're walking away from limitations in life, both of you. And it's changing both of you, but this person has more past baggage than you, so they're actually, they might have met in both of your changing in this Death card. In this Death card is definitely the card of leaving behind others. Is when you change as greatly as Taurus you have, the life you've stepped into, you're going to encounter, first of all, new people, but you're going to actually walk away from old people in your life that have been in your life for a while. Sometimes you're just not going to circulate around them anymore. It's just the change. It's like when you graduate from college. Your college friends, they all go work around the country. Your high school friends, they all go away to college. You know, it's that kind of cycle that it seems like you're going through. It's not horrible for you, but for your person, they have way more garbage. They have garbage behind them. You had like a dorm room to clean out, or, you know, maybe now you can settle into a nicer apartment, or a, no, there's something about that Ace of Coins in your oracle that says some of you might be smartly not living too big. You might be just living within your means, because that's how you're controlling space and time. You're also controlling resources. 2 of Pentacles, yes. You're going to take a step. Oh, see, 9 of Cups. This is the 3rd time your wishes have come true in this reading with the 9 of Cups. Total happiness, total wish come true. And right now, it started with next to your Ace of Pentacles. Now here it is next to the 2 of Pentacles. You take a step forward, you just get happier. Your more wishes come true. So do not be afraid. I do have the 8 of Swords here. You are afraid of getting trapped into something, and it may have you, you know, like I said, some of you might be playing it small or to be financial smart. Some of you might be playing small in the wrong way. Your happiness is right at your fingertips based on this reading and all the 9 of Cups that I've pulled out. Any sign that you are wrapped up or stuck has to do with perspective and not reality. You do have reasons to celebrate, but you also have some burdens, some haters. You do have enemies in your celebration right now. You don't have as many cheerleaders as you used to have in your other prior life, and so it's not, you don't get to jump up and down anymore. But Spirit says don't let that bother you. I mean, don't be, especially don't get bitchy about it with the Queen of Swords here, and don't withdraw and hold back from it, because you are going to be celebrated. There is something here that is going to be celebrated about you, which we picked up earlier anyway. You're going to get some more personal, too many cards, Spirit. You're going to get some more personal satisfaction from whatever it is you're working on long before you get financial satisfaction or accolades. But this is going, okay. Oh, you're kind of being tested in this new environment is what Spirit is saying with all these fives. 1555 just passed in the reading on time. And I did have this 5 of Wands the second time. And what it is Spirit is saying it's competition. It's like baptism by fire. You think you're celebrating and all happiness and people are sneering at you. And that's fine. And they're kind of making you kind of feel a little bit about, you're being hazed. You're being hazed. And as soon as they kind of get you with this Queen of Swords in reverse, and maybe you cuss at somebody, or you cry, or you flip out and they go, oh my gosh, we went too far. Or they just realize they can't get to you. Whatever stroke you've decided to take is it doesn't really matter, because you're going to win. It's going to, once you stand up for yourself and set your boundaries, you're going to take a win, and then you're going to start progressing on this journey. Leap of faith with a 3 of Cups, meaning with more backup. They're just testing you. You're literally being hazed by the staff, or people around you are really trying to see your boundaries and your borders. They might be kind of mean about it, just because some people are kind of mean about everything. But yes, you're just being tested. You know how you're just being kind of tested by those around you, because you're so happy in your work. You may need to switch companies, but I really don't think so. 1717 on the clock there, but I really don't think so. This is such happiness is coming from this, and it even comes up at the end. So there's something you kind of got to work through or wait through. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Taurus. This is actually a really good reading. Please like and subscribe if enamored by it, and do check back in for maybe a mid-month Taurus reading for March 2022. And God bless my lovely, lovely Taurus.